Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see Baltimore against Mesa, along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan, and our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. And here's what Mesa's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you.
David, he is the total package. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Brandon Clark is out there with Riley. And it's Hayward. Then there's Garland. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. And for Mesa, Mikal Bridges out there with Jackson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. So Baltimore wins the tip. Now Garland. Pass to Melton. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. Baltimore shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Throw good, Garland. He hits both from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And here's Mesa.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And the 21st pick in 2019, Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Now here's Jones. Back to Dedmon. Drops in the layup for 2.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Garland against Jones. Hayward kicks to Garland. Baltimore moving that ball around. Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing, he had 24 points. Dedmon finds Irving. Drills it from outside.
Kyrie is a real menace. He's a talented marksman who can bury you with threes.
Jones against Garland. Hayward outside. Driving the lane. Dedmon with the block. And he gets it back.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
On the wing, Bridges. Riley covering. 7-foot shot. And too long on the shot. For Baltimore, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Garland looking it over. Hayward outside. Lobbed up there for Clark. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Nobody near Irving. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Baltimore.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
Jackson finds Jones. Down low, just 5 to shoot. Here's the break. And Riley gets it to go.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
So Mesa calls timeout. They're first. And this is their first time matched up this year with Baltimore.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
A big group substitution here for Mesa. Zubats is checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Alinari comes in for Jaren Jackson. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Bridges. And it's Simons in for Tyus Jones. And a new group getting ready for Baltimore. Whiteside's checked in for Riley. Natu comes in for Clark. Mann's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Garland. 12 points his last outing. Going inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Simons. Outside Irving. Over Martin. No good from Irving.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Martin with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Mesa trails by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Simons, the pass to Gallinari. And here now is Thibault. No points in the game yet for him. Baltimore on offense. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Mann, defended by Thibault. Mann can't hit. For Mesa, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Alinari passes to Simons. To the inside. Here's Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Irving's got 5 points so far.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
Garland with it. Pass to Mann. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Irving against Martin. Garland drains the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now Irving. He's got 5. Connects on the 17-footer. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The accuracy of Kyrie's shot is impressive, helping him clean up in the mid-range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Baltimore on top. They're up by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward.
There's certain times where it's not.
And Greg, teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risks. So at times, they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
2 points for Kyrie.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the floor for Baltimore, we've got Medu. Martin is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Whiteside, and it's man in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Simons. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Zubac. And you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Catching up on the changes for Mesa. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Zubac. Jaren Jackson comes in for Gallinari. Mikal Bridges checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Irving. Simons from outside. Mesa no good that time either. Baltimore leading by 6. To the middle, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Simons. 9 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Simons with the basket.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. For Baltimore, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Riley kicks to Melton. And there's the call on Jones.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here is Riley. Dedmon defending. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Melton, no good. Mesa trails by 6. Outside, Jones. Inside. Edmond passes to Jackson. Over Clark. Jackson misses. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Now, here's Bridges. After Gordon Hayward's miss. Clark against Bridges. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Lays it up off the glass.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Bounce pass from Clark. Bombed up there for Clark. Stolen by Jackson. Outside, Jones. And the pass to Jackson. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Jackson.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
Catching up on the changes for Mesa. Gallinari comes in for Dwayne Dedman, and Irving subbed in for Anferny Simons. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Garland is checked in for Martin. Jackson hits both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to get to the line.
Garland against Irving. Gallinari with the steal. Outside, Jones from 11 feet away. Baltimore with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Irving following the bucket by Baltimore. Goes up on the block, and there's Gallinari on the assist by Jones. Gallinari's got his first points of the night.
So much of his offense is perimeter-oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Garland kicks to Melton. Baltimore moving that ball around. Here's Riley, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jones looking for an opening. Jackson dishes to Jones. There's the drive. Ball stolen. Here's Melton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
D'Anthony Melton at the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. A different look for Mesa. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jackson. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Jones. Then for Baltimore, Whiteside's checked in for Riley. Metu comes in for Brandon Clark. Mann subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And he's good on the second. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And he drives in. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Up top, Garland. He's covered by Irving. Garland with the bucket.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Garland against Irving. That shot, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. Now, I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Baltimore leads by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Gord.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Well, for Baltimore, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to keep yourself in position to contest shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and their opponent is taking advantage.
And that does it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Team foul.
Tyus Jones out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dedmon in its center. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Irving. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
If you're looking for entertainment, you've come to the right place. Kyrie puts on a show every night.
Garland attacking. Good work defensively by Jones. Mesa trails by 3. Here's Irving into the lane. Nails the baby hook. Irving's got 15 points.
Cutting to the rim with force. Once Kyrie sees an opening, he seizes it.
Hayward outside. And there's a call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
It's a close game here in Toronto. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. For the lead. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
For Mesa, Kyrie Irving at the line for 1.
And that one falls for Irving. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And here is Garland. 11 points in the game. Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Looking to end the run. That misses off the backboard. For Mesa, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Baltimore with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Back to Garland. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
They get it back. Here's Jackson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for Mesa. Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Simons, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Martin's checked in. Baltimore trails by 4. Garland with it. He's got 11. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Simons, the pass to Irving. Lets it go from 14. Second shot opportunity. Scooped up. Dedmon kicks to Jackson. They shoot again. And that one hits back iron.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Simons surveying the D. Some solid defense from Clark. For Baltimore, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Garland finds Clark. Hayward with the ball for the tie. And the rebound goes to Mesa. Dedmon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
To the inside. He nails it. And we're tied up. He's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Timeout, Mesa. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball, as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
Catching up on the changes for Mesa. Zubac is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Alinari comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Mikal Bridges.
On offense, Kyrie Irving is so crafty. He keeps finding ways to get around the D.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Garland, the pass to man. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Assist from
Garland's got 5 assists tonight.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Now here's Irving. He's got 20. There's the dish to Gallinari. Passes it to Zubac. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Now Thybulle. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here is Martin. Defended by Thybulle. For the lead. And the rejection by Zubac. Pushing it up. Stolen by Garland. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots from 12. A rebound by Simons. And Simons has got the ball here for Mesa. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Inside, Gallinari. It's good. Gallinari's got his second bucket of the game to go.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Outside Garland, driving in. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
There's Garland. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. On its way from Irving for 2. Can't connect. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Mesa. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Baltimore, Whiteside is out there with Medu. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's man in at the 3 spot. So they take the lead. And it's 6 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Becoming a more complete player. Whiteside ready to catch there off the roll.
Here's Irving. Out to Gallinari. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Gallinari's got the game tied up here for Mesa.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mesa's ball. Bridges is checked in for Mesa. Wiley is checked in for Baltimore. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
It's stolen by Martin. And the rebound goes to Mesa. Gallinari down low. Whiteside's there. And it's Gallinari missing. Baltimore shooting here about 46% for the game. Shoots from the corner. Offensive rebound. And Riley gets it to go. And Baltimore leads by 2.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now, here is Irving. That's down the hatch. That's one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
It's amazing how Kyrie can take contact, contort his body, and complete the play.
Irving against Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Some solid defense there from Irving. He feeds it to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Bridges has got his first 2 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
And Baltimore calls time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Good decision to regather, talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
A different look for Mesa. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Zubac, and it's Jackson in for Gallinari. Then for Baltimore, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Whiteside. Gordon Hayward comes in for Mann, and it's Garland in for Martin. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Melton, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Melton kicks to Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And he can't hit the second. For Mesa, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Irving's shot is good.
Kyrie has done it again. He loved the big shot and the big moment.
Garland against Irving. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Great D that time from Irving. Mesa leading by 3. Outside, Jones. Dishes to Dedmon. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Garland. Hayward on the wing for 3. Not going to go that time. Now Mesa takes it the other way. Bridges attacking. And Hayward with the block. And it's Baltimore on the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid of keep pushing the basketball in transition because in the half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Now here's Irving. 11 feet away. Count it. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here is Hayward. Pass to Riley. To the middle. Clark dishes to Garland. Now the pass to Riley. Over Dedmon. Riley can't hit. Mesa leading by 3. On the wing, Irving. Teardrop shot. Jackson tips it, but no good. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Passes it to Melton. Riley against Jackson. Riley passes it to Melton. Here is Riley to tie it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Mesa making a change here. Simons is checked in. Timeout, Mesa. They're up by 3. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Get ready for the dance squad.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Baltimore calls time here. They're down by 3. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Get ready for the dance squad.
52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hayward looking around. Lobbed up there for Clark. An emphatic LU jam.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Now here's Irving. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Swiped away. Riley kicks to Clark. Hayward outside. A floater. Oh, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Timeout, Mesa. They're up by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So it's Mesa with it. They lead by 1. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Mesa. Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
And Baltimore calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a 5.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Mesa. Kyrie Irving. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
So Mesa wins it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jaron.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.